My name is Candis. I'm from Colorado Springs, and I'm a mom in recovery. What was the moment I knew I needed help? I thought about this one for a while, and honestly, that's what took me so long to start, because I couldn't think of just one. There were so many that I just ignored, or I couldn't find the help fast enough, or just didn't know where to turn. So, just ignored and overlooked every single time. But I think one of the most defining ones was probably in the few months before I was arrested and sent to prison. I just remember in my head screaming to myself, if anybody would just reach out their hand, then I would take it. It didn't matter who, it didn't matter how. I just needed out, wanted out. And I knew that I could do it. I just didn't know where to start or how to go about it. And fortunately enough, I was arrested in April of 2015 and did a couple years in prison, and that's where I first started my recovery journey. What's the biggest change in my life since I've started my journey? The biggest one is that I don't hate myself. I believe I have quite a few very valid reasons to not like myself. I don't have custody of any of my children. I only have one that's under 18. My two oldest I haven't seen in well over a decade, and hopefully they'll come around one day. But my recovery has given me time with my youngest, which is everything I was doing it for in the beginning. So I realize with my recovery that I am not the choices that I've made, and although some things can't be undone, any energy that I spend on the past is wasted. All I can do is take that energy and apply it to today as much as I can. And by doing that, I control tomorrow to the best of my ability. I'm setting myself up for success for tomorrow. If I stay in a state of pity and despair, that's why I got high to begin with, was because I couldn't deal with the person that I was. And so I can't be that person again. I can't. It just doesn't live in me anymore. The person that's ashamed of her actions. I stand on my word today, and I have a beautiful, beautiful existence, and none of it would be possible without my recovery. And today, I love myself, and I love what I'm capable of, and I love what I'm doing, and everything else falls into place after that. And I know that. What do I most need to say to my community or loved ones? This is going to sound real cliche, but I've learned that the opposite of addiction is not recovery and it's not sobriety. The opposite of addiction is connection. And when things got bad enough, I was asked to leave the house that I was living in with my mom and my sister, and my son was there with us. and I just left out to the streets. That is not placing blame at all. I chose my own path. But what I do know is that I didn't have anybody that I could reach out to. Nobody. And so I found others that would support me in the manner I thought I needed to be supported at the time, which was getting high, burying my emotions, because now I didn't have my children. We can change, and we do recover. It just takes connection. It takes somebody to reach out. Someone might have no one. No one. And all I can think of is myself in the darkest corner of my mind, in the darkest place that I've ever been. And the only word that I can think of is despair. I was so desperate for anything. I would have taken anything if anybody had just reached out. Would have saved years and years. Felonies and overdoses and sexual assaults. It might have stopped all that. All we can do is try. We're all one. We're all humankind. And just be kind. What if it was your daughter? It was my mom's daughter. Just reach out. Be the connection. My name is Candis, and I'm tough as a mother.